right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to The Word. I'm joined by Nick Manning, producer with Showtime. Welcome to the show. I'd love to talk about a little of the CHARLO doubleheader and then the Leo Santa Cruz, another big card coming up on Showtime.
Thanks for having me, Pat. Happy to be on. Yeah, obviously we just got through a big weekend that we've all been looking forward to a long time. It was sort of a daunting task with doing a doubleheader. But I think it was a big success.
Yeah, I mean, the CHARLO doubleheader, obviously there was 7-8 hours of fights. I know there was a lot of work on your end and the production of it and setting it all up. Like, what were some of the biggest hurdles for you guys to have that run smoothly?
Yeah, well, so if anyone's unfamiliar, we've been doing all of our fights at Mohegan Sun Casino up in Connecticut. So it's been a self-contained bubble, and I get there on Monday, I get tested Tuesday morning, and then everyone has to go back to their room for the next 24 hours, or at least until you get your results back. And thankfully, we haven't had the first fight. Stephen Fulton tested positive. I'm not sure at what point, but that was the only positive test we've had. So it's been a huge success. The bubble works. But yeah, once we get a test back, we go about our events. They're all within walking distance, and then the arena is also in Mohegan Sun. So for the CHARLO thing, it was a little different since it was pay-per-view. They were bigger events, way more demand. So plus twice the fighters, so twice the work for everybody. But frankly, the CHARLOs are great. They've done this a million times. So as far as selling the fight, weigh-in, any other event, they do a good job of doing that. They're pretty dynamic guys, great personalities. And I think, the twin aspect obviously draws some interest. I don't know the numbers for the pay-per-view yet, but the interest was definitely there. And as far as challenges for fight night, for the camera guys, for anyone in the truck, it was just a long night. And, the night before they have to rehearse. So that's another long night. And you just got to make sure that everything is prepped and ready to go. And there's just not a lot of room for error. But these guys are pros, and this is what they do. And they showed up. And, I think, I saw some people complaining about the intermission period, 30 minutes. And I think that kind of speaks to just how good, especially the beginning of the night was. Seeing those first three fights were, you had two knockouts and Jamal, who probably put on the best performance of his career, and then we had to go to break. But so it kind of took the wind out of the sails. But at the same time, the fact of the matter is that those guys needed a break. Everyone needs to, recuperate, and then because we were there until 2 a.m, something like that. Luckily, it's all in the same hotel, but that's the job, and no one complained, and we just got it done, and I hope it showed.
Yeah, no, I think it was a great card. Boxing fans were excited about, the matchup with Derevyanchenko and, of course, the Rosario fight. I think they both delivered. But in terms of the promotion for that, were you guys, I'd imagine it's hard to, under the circumstances with the virus and everything, getting footage of them training in the gym, or just getting new up-to-date footage, I'd imagine was a challenge. Were you guys drawing on a lot of kind of footage from previous events, or like how did you guys kind of package that up to create some hype and, get those backstories out?
Yeah, at the beginning of it all, it was, we had to really brainstorm how we're going to do this, because for a typical pay-per-view, we usually do an all-access episode. For this, given the lack of resources, we had a lot of resources because we've had both twins, especially Jamal, on Showtime their entire career. So we really wanted to tap into that real treasure trove of footage that we've had and all the shoots. And so that's when we came up with The Journey as a new series. And that documented literally the journey from the beginning. And so that's where all of that old footage really came in. But we were able to get out to Houston and Dallas for Jamal and Jamel respectively. Jamel, we did a couple shoots, got new workout footage, got new interviews, strictly for that show, for features. normally you know, I'm a staff producer, right? So there's four of us now as producers under Showtime Sports, and we typically will go out on the shoot, but this time we are not allowed. So we had to hire local, and they did a great job. We did interviews through Zoom, which is not ideal.
Yeah.
But like I said, the Charlos are great and they get it. So all you got to do is really set them up, and then they'll hammer it home. So, you know, we got a good amount of workout stuff and interviews, and I think it resulted in a pretty good promotional success with the journey. I mean, I was proud of it. I hope they liked it, and I hope everyone else enjoyed it. And then it at least got, you know, a few people to buy the pay-per-view.
Yeah, everyone hopes that the Charlo brothers can continue and really create some dominance within the junior middleweight and middleweight divisions. You know, I think that they're stars. They got personality. They come to fight, and you know, that's what people want to see. But jumping ahead, obviously a big card on the books coming up between Santa Cruz and Davis. Another huge event that a lot of people are looking forward to. It's a, you know, top matchup. And what are you guys up to in terms of all access videos, or, you know, creating sort of hype around that fight and promos and things like that? What's that looking like, you know, recently?
Yeah, so we've actually been, we've done early September. We moved right from Charlo into doing a couple shoots with Leo and with Gervonta's camp. Gervonta is in Vegas. Leo's at home. Obviously, under the COVID concerns, given Leo's dad's compromised health, we have to be really careful and really, you know, keep our boundaries just to be completely safe. But then last week, we were able to be in camp with Gervonta, actually get embedded with these guys and get a lot of variety and good stuff beyond just training footage. And, you know, they get it, especially Gervonta. This has been a long time coming for him. I mean, this was the blueprint, being Floyd's guy, and Floyd has been by his side saying, this is what you do. And so now he's here. So all access is part of that. So he gets it. And we've got a lot of great stuff, and, you know, we're in it right now. You know, we're grinding to get out 2 episodes. And those will be coming out the 2 weeks prior to the fight. And yeah, I think it's going to get a lot of people excited. Yeah, just stay tuned.
Yeah. So everyone stay tuned. That's going to be a huge matchup. I can't wait to watch it. I'm sure you guys are going to do a great job of getting maybe some journey footage, or, you know, back access to their training, and I'm excited to see all that. So that was the word for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Nick Manning from Showtime, and you know, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Pat.